Hi folks, welcome back to another Bad Gas production. Join me today where I'm going to turn this old tailgate into a work of art, like this. So I picked this up from a good friend, Bronco friend down the road. Actually, I'm going to put a link to his YouTube channel because he actually does great videos on building Broncos. So big shout out to Carmen. Thank you so much from Carmen's Bronco Shops for donating this to the cause. So we're going to take this 1977, I think, Bronco tailgate, and we're going to turn it into a merch table. So follow along, and we're basically going to paint this pretty quickly. We're going to patina it actually, so we're going to kind of try to make it purposely look old. All in the name of art. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Okay folks, so I've sanded this down, again, just very roughly. So I'm going to start first with just giving this a coat of primer. So I'm going to give it 2 coats of the standard gray, and I'm actually going to give it another coat of red oxide. There's a reason for the red oxide, so I'll make that apparent as I get there. And normally I spray this out of a gun, but I didn't have any, so again, this is just kind of a quick little project I'm working on, so can it is. Look at you coming in right. Jay, here comes Jay, right in the middle of everything. Because that's what I do. What's up? Alright guys, so I got my gray primer on, and it's a sandable primer, so I put a couple coats on that and just kind of gave it a nice scuff. And then I'm going to start to lay color. So the first color I'm using is just another primer actually, so red oxide primer. So I'm going to build this up. There's going to be a bunch of colors, and then I'm going to sand through those colors to expose the layers. And then after that, I'll kind of accent some of the spots that I sanded through to make it look a little more kind of rusty. But I don't know what I'm really doing this. It's absolutely my first try. So, you know, when in doubt, fake it till you make it, right? So let's see how this goes. Catch you on the next coat. All right, guys. I didn't really show a lot of this because I didn't know what I was doing. This is an experiment for me. So just trying to learn as I go here. Not 100% done, but the reason this is all wet. So as you know, I sprayed sandable gray primer and 2 coats of that, sanded it smooth, and then I sprayed 2 coats of red oxide, 2 coats of black, 2 coats of orange, and then after that I did 2 coats of basically a robin egg blue. Let it dry for about a half an hour, and then I took a couple different grits of sandpaper. I tried wet sanding with 600 and it wasn't abrasive enough. I tried wet sanding with 400 and that wasn't abrasive enough, so I ended up with 320. So with 320, I was able to go around and, you know, you can see the different colors kind of starting to come up. I'm kind of in a pinch for time. I feel like if I let this dry a little bit longer, I may have better results, but I need this for a trade show tomorrow, so I still have 2 coats of clear to put on this and a little bit of touch-up paint I'm going to put in a few places. So my time's running out. It's almost midnight here, unfortunately. But so basically, I'm just going to start by drying off all this water from wet sanding it. And then after that, I'm going to use some brown paint to try to accentuate some of the rusty areas and make them look a little bit better. And once I have that done, then my intention is to clear coat. We'll see how that goes. Stick around. All right, guys, so learning as I go here. So basically I have brown that I mixed up, just some brown base coat, and I'm using a red Scotch Brite pad, and I'm just gonna try. No, that's not really working. Nope, not working. All right, so don't do what I do. I'm gonna wipe that off, and I'm gonna put this in a gun and try something different. All right, folks, so what I learned here is that you can't just put the Scotch Brite pad in paint and then put it on. So if you spray it out of a gun onto the Scotch Brite, then you get sort of the dimension that's in a Scotch Brite pad, and you can kind of imprint it better. So that's what I started doing, and I'm using that to try to give the look of rust a little bit. And then later I'm going to come back in and blow some different colors of paint over top of it to sort of hide the fact that it's just paint on top of paint. What I'm trying to do is use a Scotch Brite pad because it has a dimension, and I'm using it to try to just dust the paint on. I'm going to use a couple different colors to try to simulate rust the paint. All right, well, here's the finished product. You can see I bolted some of the shiny bits back on it, and we used a Lexan, piece of Lexan for the top. In the future, I think I might actually try pouring epoxy into it, but hey, that's down the road. This desk, I guess for lack of better words, worked out great for us.
Hey guys, it's Corey from Bad Gas Productions. If you like this video, hit that like button so we can continue to provide you with the content that you want to see. And be sure to hit that subscribe and notify so you can stay up to date with the most current Bad Gas Productions content. From the crew here at Bad Gas, pedal down and hands on the wheel.